I got an external light today. Why I'm doing a stream this late? That looks scary. Let me see this. Well, there we go. Why I'm doing a stream this late? Well, 2 reasons, 3 reasons. Reason number one, today would be a third day in a row that no stream has been done, and I don't like the sound of that or the idea of that, or the fact that we haven't done a proper muscle building workout in 3 days. So that's my first reason. Second reason is I'm on testosterone, so we may as well utilize it to the full of its potential and not miss any workouts. And third reason why I haven't streamed and why now is the right time, hey, what's up, Corim, is because last 2 days, Friday, I was driving 3.5 hour drive from Austin to Houston to get back. And then today, I played tennis with my kids for 5 hours. And yesterday, I went to a skate park and drove a scooter and learned tricks on a scooter for 5 hours. So between yesterday and today, I had a total of 10 hours of cardio. 10 freaking hours of cardio, guys, over the last 2 days. None of it was streamed because it was with my kids, and I didn't really want to take that time away from them to answer comments. So it wasn't streamed, but I had fun. A few things to point out. Let me read that comment I just missed. Hey, Paul, you're well. How many push-ups are you planning to do today? Probably 250. We'll see, but I think 250. So that was our cardio for the last 2 days. What else do we need to know or need to cover? It's cold. It's really cold. Yesterday was freezing temperature here in Houston. Today's gonna be pretty cold too. You can't see the steam out of my mouth. I think after we work out, you will. One thing I've noticed is I feel like I run hotter, which makes sense because one thing testosterone does is it increases your metabolism in your body, and increased metabolism comes with high running temperature because metabolism is literally the breakdown of your food, which works like a motor, so your body heats up as it's happening. So it makes sense that because my body is working at a quicker rate, that I will run hotter. So I feel usually warmer now and have more energy. So a lot of people hated on my first video where I said I'm starting steroids, blah, blah, blah. And everybody's like, you're so stupid. If you need a change in mindset, steroids aren't going to do it for you. Don't use steroids as a way to change your mindset. Well, a couple things about that. My mindset is my mindset, right? A lot of things affect your mindset. Your environment affects your mindset. Your genetics affect your mindset. The way you were raised affects your mindset. But there are certain biological factors that help or hurt your mindset. So if you have a lack of drive, it's not always psychological. For example, if you drink a coffee in the morning versus you don't drink a coffee in the morning, your body's going to perform in different ways. If you don't drink a coffee and you usually drink a coffee, you're going to feel weak, lethargic, no energy, right? Because your body's used to drinking coffee every morning. If you never drink coffee, there's no difference. But also, if you never drink coffee and then suddenly you drink a cup of coffee, all of a sudden you feel like so full of energy and so nice, which is cool too. And that's going to affect how you go about life, how you interact with others and all this stuff. It might not affect your mindset per se, but it will affect the way you look at the world. And so the only really visible change, well, there's a lot of them, and I'm going to talk about them in the next video. One significant one that I've noticed is my energy is up about 35% on day to day. The energy to perform tasks, the drive, the motivation to do stuff, morning to evening. Like, it's not a huge game changer. I'm not twice as motivated. I'm not like go, go, go all the time like I'm on meth. It's only about 35% improved. And another thing I've noticed is it's not like the drive is improved. It's like if I set my mind to do something, I can go through with doing it without having to mentally prepare myself as much, if that makes sense. So if I'm like, okay, I got to go get this done, the time it takes between me telling myself I got to get this done to me doing it has been shortened in threefold. So instead of wait 30 minutes to prepare myself mentally to go and do the thing I need to do, or within 3 hours, waiting 3 hours or 3 days, depending on the complexity of the task and how much I've been avoiding it, to going and do it. And yet, instead of 3 days, it's one day now. Instead of 3 hours, it's 1 hour now. Instead of 30 minutes, it's 10 minutes now. Maybe not at all. I just go and get it done. So that little bit of improvement helps me be more effective on my day to day. It helps me be more, how do you say? I don't know. You guys know what I'm trying to say. More driven, right? So, all in all, those are good things. And we're about to go and do some push ups. My viewership was falling off. I don't know if that's because of bad connection or because the stuff I'm saying is super boring and everybody's like, what the hell are you talking about? So, whichever one it is, we're about to do push ups. So, you don't have to hear me much longer anyway. It's a bit cold out. I don't know what the degrees are, but if you want to look up in Texas, you can know for yourself what the temperature is here. But anyway, thanks y'all for joining. We're about to start this workout. Get some push-ups in. I'm aiming for 250 today, but there's no saying, could be a little more, could be a little less. What we're aiming for is what we're aiming for. Welcome, welcome. Sounded like some animal made a weird sound. How'd I end up in Texas? I've been here for a long time. Moved here with my kids. We were, at the time, looking for a more conservative state to raise our kids in, and Texas seemed like the right choice at the time, so that's why we moved. But honestly, looking back, I don't know if it was the right decision, but I like Texas, so now we're gonna be in Texas, and we're gonna see where it takes us from here. But one thing I like is we're not trees. We can move around. We can fly around the map. So just because I'm in Texas does not mean I will always be here my entire life. But at least as long as my kids remain here, I will have to be here, at least for now. All right, let's go. Let's get started on our push-ups. Whoops. There we go. There we go. We got our tripod all set up. Thanks. You can join me on the workout, by the way. It doesn't have to be just me. In fact, I prefer you join me on this workout. I'm inviting you to join me on this workout. All right, here we go. We're going to go for 250, plus minus a few. Let's see where we get. This is what I look like now after 2 weeks on testosterone. Looking pretty good. All right, it's pretty cold, so I really got to get these sets in to warm myself up. $30. inspired God legends. 10, 50, 50. One thing I also noticed is I feel like my recovery's gotten better. And the reason I say that is we did legs on, was it Thursday? I believe it was Thursday. Oh no, we didn't. We did legs on Wednesday, was it? Wow. It's been a while. Anyway, we did legs on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Thursday and Friday, I walked fine. Saturday, I drove on a scooter for 5 hours at a skate park without much pain. And today I played tennis for 5 hours without much pain. Not only that, I was able to keep up with my 9-year-old kid, who always would outpace me at some point. Like there comes a verge while we're riding or playing, or whatever it is we do, that I run out of energy first, and he has a little bit more energy to keep going. Right now, I've noticed, interestingly enough, that not only was I able to keep up, I was able to keep going after he was tired. So the testosterone definitely helps with energy levels and quicker recovery and quicker, like longer lasting endurance, even in cardio. Oh, nice. Bout the ether. How you say that? Street 8, out the eater. I don't know. Nice. How's my TRT going? Well, I'm technically doing a lot more than TRT. I'm doing 350 milligrams a week, which is at that point considered steroid. But it's been going well. I talked about it a little bit earlier. I posted a 1 week update, and I'm about to post a video on the 2nd week update. So you'll see a little more there. And I talked a little bit about it in the beginning of this video, about the effects I've been experiencing. All right, we're at 50. We have 200 to go. I can't talk for too long without doing push-ups, because I start freezing. It's freaking cold out here. Feels like it's 32 degrees out. Probably more, maybe like 36 Fahrenheit. Ah, 70. Also, guys, I spoke with Ian Barziegel today from Moldova. A lot of you follow him. And interestingly enough, he said he trained by my videos 10 years ago. And now he's way surpassed me because I quit for a while. So, спасибо большое за видео. Я в свое время, ты мне сильно замотивировал заниматься и рассказал много полезного. Посмотрел недавно твое видео и хочу сказать, что ты красава, и у тебя все получится. Спасибо большое, Данил. У тебя тоже все получится. Продолжай в том же духе. Я вернусь в свою прежнюю форму, и я выйду на новый уровень, на котором я еще не был. Такие у меня амбиции на данный момент. И буду этого придерживаться, пока мы не достигнем этой цели. But yeah, Ian Barsegal, maybe one day in the future we could do a collab. If he ever comes to the US or if I ever visit Europe, maybe make a little stop in Moldova, especially when I'm back at my peak. Maybe we could do a little competition with him. He's a beast. Very strong beast. All right, in order not to forget where I'm at, I'll make some numbers using little 6, 7, and 0. It's gonna be like this. Boom. Boom. It just keeps breaking. Anyway, 0. I know it's a 0, even though it's a little bit more than a semicircle, but I know it's a 0, so 70. All right, let's go. Thanks for the like, whoever put that there just now. Appreciate it. All right, we're at 70. We got 180 to go. We're not even close to being halfway there, but we will get there eventually. Still have time. Uh, 90. 90. 160 to go. Do you do neck exercises? No, not specifically. I flex my neck a lot when I do other exercises, like handstand push-ups, strain my neck. I don't know, I strain my neck a lot doing a lot of different exercises. I don't do specific neck workouts. You tried the ab wheel for core workouts? I have. In fact, there was a challenge back in the day. I forgot the name of the guy. This gay model challenged me. Forgot his name. A long time ago to do this routine he was doing. It was a pike press and handstand, a few of those, a few ab wheel exercises for core. It was a pretty intense challenge. And he put out a challenge like, who could do this? And I did it and posted as a response, and he wrote me. It was like a little collab we did like 12 years ago. It was fun. But I think one of my subscribers, or maybe it was even him, that sent me the ab wheel for that. Can you do an L sit? Yeah, I can. Hey, Tim, what's up? I could do an L sit. I'm not going to do one right now, but I can. Could do one on the floor and on the pull-up bar. So either one. Oh, I got the 0. Boom. Boom, 0. All right, we're at 90. So I'm gonna put a 0. Now I gotta make a 9 and make it stick. The trick is to get a green, somewhat green needle, then it doesn't break on me. It's more flexible. I can vine it together on itself. Boom, 90. Got another 0. So I'm gonna put the 0 and then put a 9. Boom. Check it out. What a ridiculous thing to be proud of. We're at 90. That's so ridiculous. Like a little child. Autism kicking in full gear. All right, let's go. All right, let's do another 20, maybe 30. We got to get to 250 minimum today. That's our minimum goal, is 250. All right? What you think about that? I've been pretty consistently stuck on 189 pounds now. Every day I weigh in. 188, 189, 188, 189. That's at a 3,000 calorie intake per day. Is where I'm stuck. 3,000 calories per day. 189 pounds, pretty even. Again, I started off at 178. That's a victim weight. Mike Tyson used to do 500 push-ups before breakfast every morning for his routine. Oh, I believe it. Hey, Andy, I believe he did. We will get there one day. Mike Tyson push-ups are like Jesse Pollock push-ups. They're like this. Range of motion. Pop, 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 pop. I do full range with rests. A little bit harder. Pollock and Mike Tyson would tell you there's no need to do full range and all this stuff. Just time under tension is better. Yeah, I will be doing handstands as an exercise at some point, just not yet. Once I get to 120 push-ups in one set, then we will start doing handstand stuff. Hyperextensions, maybe. I think we would rather do, because we need exercise equipment for hyperextensions. I think instead of hyperextensions, we're going to be doing the back levers and pike presses, because they also work them out. Yeah, a lot of bodybuilders, yeah, they don't really care about, well, it depends who. Like, what's that guy? The short, natural bodybuilder. He's one of the top bodybuilders on YouTube right now. Nippard. Jeff Nippard, right? Jeff Nippard. He is a huge proponent of full range of motion. And he's a bodybuilder. A lot of bodybuilders do believe in full range of motion. Arnold Schwarzenegger definitely believes in full range of motion. So it depends. It depends which bodybuilder we're talking about. All right, here we go. We're at 90. Hundred. $110. That's easy to write down with sticks. 1 1 0. Boom 1. Boom 1. 1 1 0. $110. Was that 140 to go? What's up, grinder? Don't tell me your name. It's Toby. No? Is it Toby? Shoot, I can't remember. Tobias? I don't remember. TTT. I forgot. Tobias. Oh, I did say it. Toby short for Tobias. If you were to fly to Denver and do same amount of push-ups up in the mountains, you'd be so sore the next day. Well, why? Because of lack of oxygen? I think you just get more tired cardiovascularly. I don't know about soreness. Why would it cause more soreness? That's interesting. I'm not saying you're wrong. We're going for 250. We are at 110 right now. Next edited video probably coming out tomorrow. How do you avoid overuse injuries? It's very difficult to get overuse injuries with bodyweight fitness, to be honest with you. 10 years I worked out. The only time I had an overuse injury was 2 times in my entire life. One of them was on my shin splints here, because I was doing long distance running every day. The way I corrected that is by working out my antagonist muscle, which is the tibialis anterior, this muscle here. And you do that by doing reverse calf raises. So instead of raising your heels off the floor, you stand with your heels on the elevated surface and you raise your toes up like this. So it's the opposite. The reverse calf raises and my tibialis anterior, and my shin splints went away. And then the other one is I had a tendonitis in my elbow from doing too many pull-ups, because I love doing pull-up exercises, but not a lot of push-up exercises. And so I used the same method. I used skull crushers, which is you go on an elevated bar and you go like this, push it away from you. Push-up position, like on an elevated bar, and you do this. But on a bar, and you go towards your thing here. And as I started working out my triceps in that fashion, my elbow pain went away. Also taking MSM supplements and collagen helps a lot with tendon and ligament recovery. Highly recommend that. But yeah, with bodyweight fitness, it's very difficult to get overuse injuries. What do you think about walking instead of sitting between tests? I think walking is better. It keeps your blood moving. Yeah, I agree with you, Daniel. Yeah, so far I did a 50 on my first set. Now I'm doing sets of 20. Bat hangs? I don't know what bat hangs are, Andy. All right, here we go. Coming up, we're at 110. Ah, 130. Ooh, a 3 is going to be hard to do. I'm about to go to Roman numerals. I think I just realized why no Roman numerals were invented. Because it's just straight lines. You don't have to do no curves. XI VI, IIV. So we're at 130. So that's 111 V, right? No, it's 1, 2, and then V. 5 minus 2. IIV 0 is 120 in my book. Is there such thing as an upside down squat where you are upside down with feet tied to a bar or something? Try to squat against gravity. So what you're thinking of, an exercise that would do the exact same thing, it's called so it's basically a leg curl. I think they're called, no, they're not donkey squats. Basically, it's like a hyperextension. You put your feet under a bar, you keep your body straight, and then you go all the way down like this, pop, and then you go all the way up, not using your arms, just your leg muscle, with something holding your ankles down. It's basically a leg curl, but it works all the opposite muscles of what your Nordic hamstring curl. There we go, the Nordic hamstring curl. That works out all the exact opposite muscles that your squat does. So if you're trying to work out the opposite muscles of your squat, you got to do Nordic leg curls. There we go. Thanks, guys. You helped me out there. Paul used to do bad hangs in one of his old videos about leg training when he talked about developing cows. Okay, so I guess I did do it. I just didn't know what it is. 100 is C in Roman numerals. Yeah, but they probably drew the C like this. Like it wasn't a rounded C. It was like boom, boom, boom. Because it's straight lines. It's so much easier. But also I'm being stupid because on an analog clock or a digital clock, the old style, everything, all the numbers are in squares too. So yeah, I think I'm just being ridiculous at this point. Stopped doing push-ups on my hands for like 3-4 months, changed to doing it on my knuckles. Feels way better, allows for greater stretch and more muscle engagement. Yeah, you would utilize more of the range of motion on knuckles because you can go down more, which gives you more of a stretch in your chest and tricep. Also, you're not putting any pressure on your wrists because this is kind of in a natural position for your wrist because of the flex, whereas this keeps your wrist straight, strong. But then again, you have to get used to putting pressure on your knuckles because that hurts. You would need to use inversion boots to hang upside down from a bar and upside down squats. I mean, you could do that, but Nordic curls do the exact same thing. All right, let's go. This is starting to get real cold. I gotta keep going to keep myself warm. All right, we are at 130. What's up, Justice? Oh, yoga mat? There we go. That's a good solution. Here we go. 130. Well, we got 120 to go. All right, let's go for another 20. Ah, 150. 150. You can put your feet on a snowboard and hang from 2 parallel poles. You guys are getting creative there. Yeah, I started the juice a little over 2 weeks ago. I already posted a video called Chapter 2. It's a 1-week update. It's been a little over 2 weeks. So I'm gonna make another video No, that was 150 in many sets. That wasn't in a row. In a row is without stops. But what are we talking about? Oh yeah, I'm gonna post another edited video called Chapter 3. I wasn't expecting this or something like that. Some clickbaity title. Because I did have a lot of changes in 2 weeks. I'm up 12 pounds, 11 pounds in 2 weeks, which is a lot of weight. I still look good. My endurance is up. I have about 35% more energy on a day-to-day and motivation and drive to do things. I can get by on less sleep and still function fine. The only side effects I've had is I have a higher resting heart rate that's been pretty consistently higher, but my blood pressure did drop. So my resting blood pressure is lower than it used to be before I started, which is a good sign. So I have slightly lower blood pressure, slightly higher resting heart rate, which is slightly concerning because it's about 85 to 90 resting, which is pretty freaking high. I wonder how high up it goes when I'm working out, because I don't feel as aired out, and my cardio is much better. Like I mentioned earlier, I did 5 hours of cardio today and 5 hours of cardio yesterday, and that felt fine. I didn't like run out of air. Que heavy se ve, tan fuerte así, tan guapo. I don't. Oh, heavier, you look stronger and better, I guess is what you're saying. My breathing when doing push-ups. All right, let's go. Yeah, my cardio has gotten much better on steroids than before. Hold your breath to slow down your heart rate. No, I just do resting heart rate. I just sit for 5 minutes calmly on the couch before I do my blood pressure and heart rate. And that's how I get my heart rate. So that's my method. Also, I'm not breathing properly because I'm talking half the time during my rests. Anyway, we're at 150. We have 100 to go. We have 30 minutes left, so I think we got this. Well, technically, 21 minutes left. So we gotta get going here before I start passing my mark. 250 minimum is our goal today. We got this, boys. We got this. Ten. Ugh. 170. 170. Oh, how much we got left? 80? 80 left? We could get 80 in the next 20 minutes. And I could do some bonus ones. I would call that a big win in my book. Because last time we did what, like 200, maybe 250 on the elevated bar on this one. There's an elevated bar push-ups. To go from that to doing 250 regular in a week or two is pretty good. Bonus diamond, I'm up for that. I'm up for doing those. Yeah, let's do it. But yeah, last time I was too exhausted and too weak to do the normal ones. I can see the LED strobing on the camera light because I brought my own light today. This is without it. This is with the light, but it's like ta 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 ta, strobing in my face. Because a lot of these videos are way too dark, so I have to bring something. All right, guys, 80 more. That's what, 4 sets of 20? 4 sets of 20. We got 80. Oh, there the light was really bad. That was in Austin. It was Austin Park. You would think Austin's a big town with very expensive parks. They should install a better light over there. They had like the cheapest possible LED light up top. It wasn't flooding the area with any luminescence at all. I don't even know if luminescence is the right word there. It's probably the wrong word. Luminosity? Any lumens? Is it luminescence? Luminosity. Lu, lu, lumen. It's something lumen. Lumens. It wasn't enough lumens is what I'm trying to say. Do you have a favorite book, movie recommendation? What genre? I do. Do you want fiction, nonfiction? Do you want fitness, adventure, religious? What? Give me a genre. I'll give you one. Drama, psychology, thriller. What do you want? I have lots of books I like. Oh, привет, Саш, Сань. Как дела? Adventure, any of the above, say fitness or fiction. Fiction. Adventure fiction. All right, this is I give you two. I really liked Hatchet growing up. It's a super easily written book, probably for like elementary kids, but I really liked Hatchet. It really appealed to me personally as an adventure and survival book. I forgot the guy's name that wrote it, but Hatchet. And another fiction book, just because I was very into cryptozoology, I really liked the book called Cryptid Hunters by Roland Smith. And he has a lot of other ones called like Mutation, a bunch of other interesting ones. But Cryptid Hunters was my gateway into him as a writer. I really liked it. I even wrote an email to him and he responded to me. Cryptid Hunters by Roland Smith. And all of his books, Mutation, he has a whole series. They're all nice. I like them. All right, here we go. We're at 170. Fitness. Fitness is a hard one. Arnold Schwarzenegger book is pretty good. Not Pumping Iron, but the other one is Total Recall. It's not a fitness book, but it's a mindset book. And it goes hand in hand with fitness because he was like, a bodybuilder. I think it was called Total Recall. One of his books I read on that I really liked. I also heard it's called The Way of the Peaceful Warrior. But that one is very Buddha type. It's supposed to be a fitness book. It's about a gymnast. But it's not very fitnessy, so to say. All right, here we go. 20. All right, we're at 90. We're at 190. Which means we have 60 left. And only 15 minutes. The Way of the Peaceful Warrior. I need to start reading at night more instead of going on phone. Read Hatchet in middle school. Gonna check those other ones out. Yeah, reading is good. I suck at reading books, not gonna lie. Adventure as far as movies would be appreciated. Adventure as far as movies? I don't know. Adventure as far as movies. I watch a lot of movies, but they all kind of like come and go. None of them like stick in my head the way books do, you know? Because like what? You read a book for several days, sometimes weeks. So it has time to like process and stick into your head. A movie is gone in 2 hours. Even if you're watching a show, it like comes and goes. It's not retained as well. Trying to think. Well, what about the Marvel the Marvel movie series? The one ending with the end game. That was a pretty cool adventure series there. No? I liked it. I like Disney adventure books. Adventure movies. Like straight up Tarzan, The Lion King. Both live action and cartoon. Phenomenal adventure. Huge fan. Should do a video titled "Freaky Side Effects from Taking Testosterone" to pick up you looking like a bodybuilding monster ripping your shirt in half. It's like a funny side effect joke. Thank you. Tim, that's a good idea. Maybe I will. That's such a clickbaity thing to do. Everyone's gonna hate me when I do that. Like everyone in the comments is gonna hate me. They're like, Paul, we followed you because you were real and authentic. We followed you because you were humble and nice and sweet and caring and honest and genuine. And next thing you're doing is you're clickbaiting, you're ripping your shirt off, you're taking steroids. We lost a good man today. Paul, Jesus is calling your name. Come back, repent. He loves you and he is waiting for you, and he will never turn away from you as long as you reach out to him and grab his hand. That's what's going to happen. I lost 2 viewers while I was going on that monologue on the stream. Alrighty, let's go. We have 60 to go, and time is ticking. All right, I'm gonna stop there. 15. So we're at 2:05. We have 45 to go. I started feeling a tension in my tricep tendon there. That's the reason I stopped. But let me do a little bit of this. Some mild stretches. We'll keep going. We'll keep going. We have 45 to go. I saw a short from a Russian, Andrei Smaev. He aged like 20 years from juicing up, but he's massive. Yeah, Andrei Smaev has the biggest arms in the world right now, I believe, as far as size goes. Also, yeah, he's a beast, but he's taken a lot of everything. There's a short video of him showing his stack. It's insane. He's on pretty much every possible thing out there right now. when he started taking steroids at 18 for the first 2 years, he took oral steroids only, and he got massive gyno, how was it called? Because he didn't know about estrogen spikes and all that stuff, and he probably absolutely destroyed his liver taking orals for it was methyl something, but for a straight 2 years he was taking orals starting at 18. All right, here we go. We got 45 to go, and we have 9 minutes left. I barely got that one. We have 35 to go. I almost fell on that last one. We got 30. We are 115. It's a walking laboratory. How are y'all doing? What's your push-up max? Tell me your records. 35 to go in 8 minutes. All right, we have to do this. We can't fail miserably. Time is ticking. Why don't I do sets of 5? That's 7 sets of 5. Shoot, that's a lot of sets of 5. That's set 1 per minute. Да, успел. Где-то 4-5 месяцев назад, я не знаю. Я со временем плохо рассчитываю. Не знаю, сколько времени прошло. Нет, в ноябре, кажется, сделал. 80 push-ups. What's your record now? What's your 1 set max now? Six, 7. Shoot. 28 to go. Haven't pushed to failure in many years. Try it. Let me know. Let's go. 28 to go. 6.5 minutes left. This is not good, guys. Time is ticking. We gotta get this done. All right, 28 to go. $24 to go. If I don't get it done in time, I'm gonna keep going until I get it. Hey, what's up, muscle man? Muscle man, shoot me an email to fortressball@gmail.com. I had a couple questions for you, if you're open to discuss. Insomniac, you don't have to watch me. You can watch the recording tomorrow. All right, 24 to go. Let's go. Ah, 4:20 to go. I just started my YouTube channel, CEO starts to post videos, easy stuff at the moment. Post more as I get stronger. Nice. My record for push-ups? Honestly, I don't remember. I think it was 200, if I'm not mistaken. I think my all-time record was 200. But that included standing in the push-up position for a long time to rest. It may have been like 180. But it was somewhere in that ballpark. Because I remember I could do 100 fairly quickly. Like, I would do 80 nonstop. Then I would rest. I would do 20. Then I would rest in the push-up position, do another 20, rest in the push-up position. So yeah, it was like between 180 and 200. I don't remember the exact number. It wasn't something I really aimed for back in the day. All right, we got 20 to go. We have 4 minutes left. All right, guys, this is pushing close. I don't think I'm going to get this done in time, but we will get it done before the stream ends. Four. Anyway, 16 to go. Muscle Man, since you just joined, we're going for 250. 250, and we have 16 left to get there. Ah. 13 to go. 13 to go. Feeling it in my chest, though. Yeah, I'll do the last 13 shirtless. How about that? Something for the algorithm, right? Or something. All right, let's go. 13 to go. Yeah, it's a nice spot here. Four. 9 to go. That's 3 sets of 3. Ladies and gentlemen. We're not making it on time, but we are going to make it. We're all going to make it, bros. Is that Ziz's quote? Uh, 2, 7 more. It's these last reps that count the most. Your body remembers the last reps, as they say, you know? Seven more. On. 6 more. Ah, no. 5 more. Thought I could set a 2 there and I didn't. You take a third teaspoon of baking soda. That's funny. All right. 5 more, guys. We're all gonna make it. I'm gonna use some logistics here and say we started the stream at 8 minutes into our stream. So technically, I have 6 minutes left for a full 1 hour workout. Technically, is that nerd meme? Actually. All right. 5 more. Come on, Paul. It's just 5. It's freaking 5 push-ups then. Come on, bro. What the hell are you thinking? You can't do 5 push-ups? One. 2. 3. 2 more. 2 more. Some more creatine. 2 more. Lord have mercy. 2 more. Let's go. 2 more. Brothers and sisters, my friends in Christ, 2 more. Pump myself up. We can do 2. Who can't do 2? Paul can't do 2 push-ups? Fortress can't do 2 push-ups? Yes, he can. 1. 2. Boom. Boom. 250. We are 63 minutes in, technically, within a 1 hour workout, even though it's not a 1 hour. It's a longer stream, but oh well. Now we know. That's how long it takes to do 250 push-ups for me at this moment. So we'll know what to aim for. All right, and now as promised, I have to do 3 diamond push-ups before the... Are you left-handed? No, I'm right-handed. But I think you're... Because I'm using a selfie camera, you're seeing it flipped. This is my right. This is my left. I think you're seeing it backwards. All right, we got to do 3 diamonds as promised. Ah, shoot. Nope. I think we're just gonna leave it at 250. I think we did a good job. No bonus today. No bonus. I'm looking good though. Testosterone is definitely filling me in there. Alrighty. Here we go. Thank you. Tobias, thank you for joining. Muscle Man, Tim, everyone else still watching. Andy, I don't know who's still watching, but thank y'all for joining. Thank y'all for supporting me. Thank everybody. Thank you everybody for keeping it up. Hopefully this inspires you to do some of your own. It was a good workout. Good workout. Now my soreness is kicking in. 5 hours of cardio yesterday. 5 hours of cardio today. I wouldn't even call it a full cardio even because that was that was like a leg workout cardio. We did what's it called? Yesterday we did shoot, let me tie my shoes. Yesterday we did what's it called? Um Yesterday we did scooters on with my son and daughter, scooter riding in a skate park. So that works out your legs a lot. It was like tricking inside of a pool, skateboard pool. So we did that for a while. And then after that, let's try this. Let me try this. Boom. There we go. And then after that, we did, trying to figure out the best way to do the slide here. Boom. Figured it out. After the scooters yesterday, today we played tennis for 5 hours. And if that's not going to hit your quads and calves, I don't know what will. Because they definitely hit me hard. Oh, look, here's the steam. Still can't see it. Oh, shoot. The camera filters it out. Like I see fog coming out my mouth. Oh, well. So, yeah. 5 hours yesterday, 5 hours today. So my legs definitely finally starting to feel it. Actually feeling it a lot more than when we did, what did we do? The lunges. The 500 lunges on Wednesday. Sorry, my camera is being weird. There we go. Sorry about the spitting, it's just cold. But yeah, overall I'm feeling good. My hair isn't looking too bad still. I put it out at 3, balding. No, I didn't. I never did soak in a hot bathtub. Hey Raja, what's up? I'm heading home right now. Oh, that's what happened. There we go. My auto gyroscopic thing turned off by accident. There we go. Now it's self-adjusting. Jumping rope. That's been my favorite cardio last couple of years. I did try jumping rope before for my streams, if you guys remember, a few months ago. We had like one jump rope day a week. We're done with the stream already. Walking home, I did 250 push-ups. But the thing with jump rope, it's less cardio for me and more calf workout for me. Like I don't feel like I'm like breathing, you know what I mean, when I'm doing it. And I want my cardio to like actually stress my lungs so that I really like am gasping for air, like I want that in my cardio. But on jump rope, the first thing that gets tired is like my arms and calves. It's not even my lungs, you know what I mean? So last time, by Waylon's request, we did burpees for that reason. And that was pretty good. Like I actually felt it. Yeah, my legs hurt a little bit the next day and all that. But overall, it gave me a lot more of that. But also, if we do a workout, like a proper workout, and we have short rest, like a W workout, that in itself is pretty much cardio because you're gonna be gasping for air doing that because the rests are so short that your body is like requiring faster speed. Is basically doing high intensity interval training, HIIT workout, HIIT. And that one basically mixes in cardio and strength training 2 in 1, or like CrossFitters, they do some similar style. Basically, high intensity interval training. So those are great. That's my favorite type of cardio. But if it's not that, I enjoy doing stuff like tennis, like I did with my kids, and stuff like that. So just hold your breath. The jump roping will get harder real fast. That's funny. That's really funny. That's actually pretty funny. That's hilarious. Hold your breath, jump roping will give. Yeah. Well, also you could do anything up high in the mountains. Was it Tim that proposed that, or Tobias? And you'll have the same effect. What's your max and pull-ups right now? It's not a lot. Right before I went on my break, like 2.5 months ago, it was 35 in one set. I think right now, if I was to jump on and do it, probably like 22. I'd say 22 right now. But we'll get back up to 35 in the next month. Next month or a month and a half, we'll be back up to 35, and then we're gonna surpass 35, and hopefully by the end of these 4 months, we will be back up to 45 at the minimum, right, in the next 4 months. Because not only do I have muscle memory working on my side, because I used to do 52, I also have steroids working on my side and all these supplements I'm taking. So between the two of those, it better get me up to where I want it to be, which is 45 within the next 4 months. We'll see though. Sorry, I'm starting to get congested over the cold. But yeah, I have high ambitions, high expectations, high hopes, and I think they will all be fulfilled. I'm gonna end on this note. We're already 12 minutes over our stream. So God bless you guys. Pursue your dreams. You have one life. Squeeze everything you can out of it. Enjoy every moment. Pursue everything you wanted to pursue, because at the end of it, you won't get another chance to relive this one. You might have another one after this, true, but you won't get another chance at living this specific one. So take it for all it's got. I think the combination of the way we were raised, the experiences we've been through, and on top of all that, um, genetics, experiences, and our inbuilt desires for what we want in life are kind of the things that will, like, pursuing them will actually make us happy. Or not happy, but at least fulfilled. You know what I mean? And I don't mean like basic, like bad desires that are bad, but like actually pursuing things you want to pursue and try out and experience, because why not? The whole point we have this life and have this body is so we can experience life and all it has to offer. So go ahead and experience it. Don't do anything illegal. Have fun and enjoy it while you have it. You know what I mean? Don't let those moments slip by. Don't let your passivity and apathy get in the way of you actually pursuing the things you want to try out and have in life. Get up every morning. Get up every day. Put in the effort. It's harder to go out there and do things than to lay in bed. It's harder to go out there and do things than to play video games all day. It's harder to achieve things and level up in real life than it is to level up online or to comment and all this stuff. But it is so much more worth it, especially if it's something you dream of and desire and want. And go after it. Put the effort in. Get there. And I'm going to leave you on that note. God bless you all. Paul with you today. Body, mind, soul, spirit. I hope you get everything you desire and wish for. And I'll see you guys on the next stream. Probably either tomorrow or Tuesday, depending on how my work schedule goes. But yeah, I'll see you soon. Later, guys. Body, mind, soul, spirit. Fortress with you today. Bye, everyone.